Well, this is partially correct. Besides having a suitable amount of exercise, we also should have a healthy diet and have enough sleep. Mm, you may not be aware of all the ways that poor nutrition and inadequate sleep can seriously affect you. They may easily lead to obesity and feel tired. On the other hand, you should not have higher stress level, sit too much, and of course, not to smoke, drink, or take drugs.
Oh, I think you mentioned about sitting for too long.
Yeah, in fact, this is not just a lack of exercise. According to our recent survey, sitting for too long can have fatal damage to our body. A lot of teenagers sit in front of computer or desk for too long nowadays. When they get older, there will be a lot of problems and this is hard to deal with.
That's incredibly bad. By the way, one of my kids asked me about how to become healthy step by step. Any suggestions, Mr. Delivery?
And let's look at the slideshow. This was made during the last meeting of healthy teenagers. First, you have to set a proper timetable. Second, you need to have a proper diet, which should always contain fruit and vegetables. They can be even better with different colors. Third, reduce stress, of course, and listening to music, watching a movie, talking with friends, whatever you like. And at last, keep it up, and that's it.
Okay, that's all for now. We will see you back in this hall after the break for the question and answer sessions.
That's the end of part 2. You will now have 3 minutes to tidy up your answers.
Part 3. In this part, you will hear a question and answer session of the talk. You will have 3 minutes to familiarize yourself with the notes heading for Part 3 before the talk continues. At the end of Part 3, you will have 5 minutes to tidy up your answers for the whole paper.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you are feeling refreshed after the break. Are you ready with your questions? Let's see. Yes, you please, in the brown jacket.
Who? Me?
Yes, what's your name, please?
I'm Alex Law.
Alright, what is your question, Alex?
Yes. I want to ask about computer games. My younger brother plays computer games every day. Each time he plays for about 5 to 6 hours. I think he is seriously addicted to them. So, I want to know some ways to stop my brother playing computer games.
Thank you for your question. Professor, please.
Oh, well, this has to stop him from playing computer games, as they are various, funny, and highly addictive. My kids also love playing them. Instead, you should try to reduce their playing time. For example, you should try to distract your younger brother by joining other activities with him. At the same time, you should also let him know that computer games contain a lot of violence, which is not so suitable for teens. Do you know what to do now, Alex?
Yeah, stopping him is not a possible way. I may try to convince him when I'm back home.
Well, it's time for another question now. Who's next? Yes, over there, with blue shirt.
Hi, my name's David Chen. I'm a father. My son has just started studying in secondary school. I want to know what sports is the most suitable for my son.
Oh, my scheme recently finished research on teenagers' favorite sports. The results are as follows: football, 32%; basketball, 21%; table tennis, 20%; badminton, 12%; baseball, 8%, and others is 7%.
Thank you, Professor. But I'm also worried that sports will badly affect my kids' learning attitude. What's your point of view, Mr. Professor?
Actually, a chemical called endorphin will be produced when doing sport, which can make the person happy. So having sport even has a positive effect on learning attitude. Seems that you are jotting some notes, right? Endorphin is spelled as ENDORPHIN.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Professor.
Time is limit. Last two questions. The one on line 4, please.
Hi, I'm Ricky. Ricky Low.
Hi, Ricky. And what do you want to ask?
Well, I'm a Form 5 student and I have to face the public examination in the coming year. I want to study both effectively and healthily. I want to ask about proper time spent and methods of studying.
Well, when I was young, I studied 4 hours a day, but the proper time spent should be different depending on different people. This is mainly about the person's concentration.
Can you tell me some methods of revision, Mr. Professor?
The method I used may not be suitable for you. Therefore, let me tell you some general advice. First, doing past paper is the most common method. This is a good way to have a concept correction and to know the examination style, but you may miss some news content in some new examinations syllabus. Second, attending tutorial classes. Nowadays, tutorial classes are very popular. Tutorial classes can tell you main points to study, but money is a big obstacle. Third, this is also a method I used before, reading reference books. Reference books may cover some contents that are not in textbook. However, some of the contents is out of syllabus. The last method is, let me ask you a question. Have you ever formed a study group before?
Nope.
Okay, actually, forming study group can give you a chance to share notes or tips with your classmates. Bear in mind that you should not chat but discuss.
Which one is the best, Mr. Professor?
There's no the best. Every people have different methods, which suitable different people.
Thank you, Professor. I think we should take our last call today. Let's see. The boy with yellow shirt.
Yeah, I am Emin Ho. I feel stressed when I was studying. How can I do to reduce it?
You can use your spare time to spend with your family and friends. You can simply yamcha and go to church with your family at the weekend. These activities are suitable for different members of our family. You may also try shopping, which gives you a good opportunity to check and relax. During holiday, you may go traveling. Besides, peer support is also important. You can go karaoke and watch movies with your friends. For a more active day out, you can go to beach and to play under sunshine or have a picnic. This seems old, but there's a tons of funny. Damn.
Time is almost up. Do you have any conclusion, Mr. Professor?
Okay. In fact, there are no fixed activities for students. The major purpose of having activities is to reduce stress, right? You can also have fun, and this is a good balance between studying and entertainment.
Thank you, Professor. If you still have questions, you may.
That's the end of part 3. You will now have 5 minutes to tidy up your answers for the whole paper.